Hello friends, Jeff here with House of Heresy, and back again with another pack cracking episode. And we're going to go do something a little bit different than we have in a while, and go back and take another look at Kamigawa Neon Dynasty with a collector booster box. This I haven't done one of these since very early in my channel's existence. Basically, I think it was one of the first few videos I did right before Double Masters came out. And figured it'd be fun to go back and check it out again, because this is a really fun product, and it's actually a little bit cheaper to get these than some of the newer sets that have come out. And with it being such a good set, it seemed like why not? Because as much as I'd love to go do some more in Brothers War or Phyrexial will be one, or even Dominaria Remaster, it is fun to change it up a little bit. So let's jump right into it. This set, when it came out, was very popular. It had followed a long string of not great standard sets. And then this kind of set the high mark for most of 2022. Sadly, probably really until Brothers War as far as the standard sets go. And a lot of the specialty sets as well. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it. So the first few are going to be commons and uncommons. Then we get one of the really awesome Japanese foil lands, special lands there. And then we're going to have 2 samurai, followed by 2 ninjas. They should be commons or uncommons, and then in the showcase format. And then we should start getting into the rares after that. So here's our second ninja. And we're going to start with the rare. Hey, Sokuzan, Crucible of Defiance. That's cool. So the channel lands were out of the set, and that was a very popular land cycle. This is probably one of the least popular ones, but still, they're all pretty good. They're legendary lands you can tap for whatever color, or you can channel them from your hand by discarding them, which is an ability, not casting, so it's a lot harder to interact with for most people. All right, and then we got, for the commander slot, we got the Aki Battle Squad. And then in extended art, we got March of Otherworldly Light. And showcase, we got Iganjo Uprising. That's cool. A lot of these showcase cards have definitely grown on me. I think a lot of them look really neat. And then a rare, we got, or sorry, they're all rares. And then another showcase. Actually, I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this, but we got Invoke the Winds and Showcase Foil, which should be the last one. Yep. Okay. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've opened these. So I want to keep track the land cycle separately. Probably going to do Mythics lands, and then we'll just kind of follow everything else. So I'll probably make this one the pack foil. Might be a little awkward because it's not really going to follow a great flow. But we'll see how it goes. Can always change it up. All right, pack 2. So that pack was okay. Sokuzan was definitely the hit of the pack. Got a plains for these cool lands. Then we got our 2 samurai and ninjas, and then we get back into the rares. And we got Kyodai, Soul of Kamigawa. So there's 2 sets of dragons. There's a rare one and a mythic set. So this is the rare white one, but it's if you're playing Commander, it's actually 5 color. All right, so we'll put that there. And actually, we'll keep it that way. So we got Moijin and Blooming Dawn from the Commander. Extended art reality chip. This one's pretty good. I'm actually not really sure what the value is on it, but it's definitely seeing a fair bit of play in Commander, both as a Commander and in people's decks. I've run across it quite a bit in my local group. Ooh, we got a mythic. Hey, very nice. So we got our first mythic. It is one of the Borderless Dragons. Kairi, the Swirling Sky. That's really cool. We'll take that. And then we got Invoke the Ancients for our foil in the extended art. I am honestly not 100% sure if any of the tokens are really carrying a ton of value. The Goblin Shaman one is pretty good because that's this guy, the one we just pulled. it's pretty good because that gets generated by was it Kiki Mirror Breaker, or I'm trying to think what it's called. Whatever the saga is that for Kiki. All right. So go through those. There probably are a few commons and uncommons that are decent. I just honestly not 100% sure. This is, like I said, this is my first time looking at the set and a fair bit. So just kind of enjoying it and hope everyone else is too. Kind of a little bit of a throwback now that we're about a year. Hey, we got a mythic. Ooh, Kodama of the West Tree. Very cool. I don't think I ever pulled very many, if any of him, when I was doing Kamigawa last year. So that's cool. We'll take that as our second mythic. Got the Imposter Mech as our commander card. Mukutai Soul Ripper for our extended art. March of Otherworldly Light in our showcase there, which is pretty cool. And Guru Disciple of Ryusi for our showcase foil. Alright, and then we got a pilot and a spirit token. So, getting a couple cool mythics. None of the really high-end ones. I think Kodama's worth a little bit, but I don't think the dragons are the most expensive of the mythics. So they're still cool. I mean, I like them. But if you're looking from a value perspective, I think you'll be better off getting like the Wandering Emperor, Jinkataxis, Farewell. There's some decent ones in here. Alright, it's Ninja and Ninja. Alright, next will be the pack foil rare. Got Risano Asari Commander. Released to memory for the commander slot. Hey, another mythic. Blade of the Oni for our extended arts. That's cool. I actually use this in a couple of my decks, but I don't know if I actually have the extended art, so I might swap that out. Another Risona, sorry, commander, this time in the showcase. And finally, Mech Titan Core in the extended art with a construct and a samurai. Alright, 2 packs left in the first half of the box. Wouldn't call this a spectacular box so far, but we are getting some decent stuff, so nothing super high value, but getting one of the lands is nice. And actually, well, I haven't checked the values in a while. Some of these Japanese foil lands do hold a little bit of, or have held value. I don't know if they are still what they were with how many we're getting inundated with in all the sets, but they're still pretty cool. I think they're fairly desired. Alright, next up we got Lizard Blades for our pack foil. Another one that I use in 1 or 2 of my decks. Myojin of Roaring Blades from the Commander extended art. We got Hinata Dawn Crowned extended art. I know this one was doing well for a while. I don't know if it's still super popular or not. Then we got Mukutai Soul Ripper for our showcase. And finally, Brilliant Restoration, extended art foil. I would love to get some more farewells, especially the showcase one. I haven't pulled very many of them. I would also like to get Phyrexian, Jinkataxis, and Tamiyo, because I would intend to put them in my Phyrexian, or 5-color Phyrexian deck that I've been working on. Trying to get most of the Phyrexian styled cards in there, the ones with the Phyrexian text on them. Alright, we got our 2 samurai and our 2 ninjas. And our first rare of the last pack of the first row is Weaver of Harmony. Okay, it's good for the enchantment tribal. Then we got Concord with the Kami for the commander, and March of Burgeoning Light. I don't know if the March cycle ever really took off all that well. And then Shigeki Jukai Visionary for our showcase. Oh, we got a mythic in the foil slot. It is Explosive Singularity. Okay. Probably the worst mythic, or at least it was back when this was a set, or when the set was still, it was fairly fresh there. We do get a Kaito Shizuki emblem, which is cool, and a spirit. The emblems usually do well. Okay, that was the first half. Now getting into the second half. Let's see if we can pick it up a little bit. So, okay, only one land so far. Mythics have been so-so. They haven't been terrible, but it's Explosive Singularity. It's not really the one that we want to see. But I feel like we could do better in the second half here. Alright, got a couple samurai and a couple ninjas. And then our first rare or mythic will be a rare Mindlink Mech. Okay. Then we got Drum Bellower in the commander slot. And we got our dragon, same dragon we pulled before, this time in the extended art. Kyudai Soul of Kamigawa. Then we got a mythic. Hey, Kaito in the borderless. That's really cool. We'll take that. That's a cool looking card. And yeah, he's not terrible. He definitely sees some play. And then Thundering Raiju is our showcase foil. Alright, with a construct and samurai token. Okay. I'm cool with the Kaito. As most people know that watch my videos, I definitely enjoy the borderless cards. It tends to be my favorite favorite styling. So we are okay with that. Alright. We got our land. Followed by 2 samurai. We got our 2 ninjas. Well, this is not the Sugu Devouring Chaos. This is not the one that we are looking for. We want to get the neon ink ones, because those are still, they definitely have come down a bit. The red one not so much, but the other 3 have definitely come down quite a bit. But they're still fairly sought after. They're decent monetary hits. I got Scrap Welder, March of Wretched Sorrow in the showcase, and our saga, or our foil is going to be Teaching in the Kiernan. I don't remember what this one is. Okay, so this is the extended art version. So a lot of the sagas have their regular version, a showcase version, and then the extended art. You kind of have to, you either have to know what the number is, or you have to flip it on the back side to see. And, oops, just throwing stuff everywhere. We got a treasure and a spirit token. All right. Still looking for some fire to come out of these packs. Kind of doing okay, but nothing too wild or crazy so far. Alright, there's our commons, there's our land. And unlike a lot of the special basic lands, they did actually do 2 different versions of each color in that format, so which is kind of cool. Alright, those are our 2 samurais, here's our ninjas, and getting into our foil, we got another March of Wretched Sorrow in the pack foil. Ascendant Alkalite from the commander. Greasefang, Okiba Boss. And we got Thundering Raiju for the showcase. And a mythic in the foil. It is Explosive Singularity. Yeesh. Not the mythic we want to see. Oh well. We got a construct and a samurai. Wow, yep. This box is shaped up to be not the greatest. This is our third to last pack, so we still got some room. But so far, this box has been nothing to write home about. Alright, then we got our land, and a couple samurai, a couple ninja, and our first rare is Surge Hacker Mech. Oh, we got a mythic. Goshintai of Life's Origin. I'm honestly not sure what the value is on this right now, but I know this is a very, very popular commander. Definitely one of the most popular ones, so this could be worth a little bit. I just don't know offhand. White Paws, Emperor's Voice for our extended art. It's a pretty playable card. We got Ogre-Headed Helm in the showcase, which looks pretty cool. And our foil is a Scrap Welder extended art. A Treasure and a Samurai. All right, 2 packs to go. Again, we could definitely be doing better. We could be doing worse. I will say that, but this is definitely not gonna go down in the records books as one of the greatest Kamigawa collector boxes of all time. All right, we got our land. We got a couple samurai. We got our ninjas, and getting into the rares. Thundering Raiju, which we've seen a bunch so far in this box. Got Kami of Celebration for the commander. Extended art is Teachings of the Kirin, which is our extended art. And then we got Springleaf Avenger for the showcase, and the foil is a rare Brilliant Restoration, which is okay. I definitely use it in a couple of my decks, but at 7 mana it's a little pricey. So I don't think it's a card that a lot of people are really itching to get or to use. Okay, this is our last pack. Definitely not the greatest of boxes, but we're still getting some cool stuff. It's just not anything I would actually be super excited about. The Kaito's probably the top hit for me so far. We'll see if we can get any last pack magic here. All right. So first rare or mythic is a mythic. The Kamigawa. Okay, this is again not a super great mythic, and that's just the pack foil version. Then we got Wagen of Cryptic Dreams. We got a good chunk of that cycle. Our extended art's going to be Shigeki Jukai Visionary, who I believe we've pulled already. And then, I got a mythic in the showcase. What'll it be? Okay. Jugen Defends the Temple, which is our showcase, as we talked about. And then finally, we got our foil is Inventive Iteration, which is the extended art foil variant. All right, and then a Rat Rogue and a Samurai. Well, definitely not the best box. So quick recap. Our mythics were kind of lackluster, to be perfectly honest. I think Kaito and so we did. I guess I don't think it's worth a ton, but I do like the Blade of the Oni. Kadama's pretty cool. We got our borderless dragon, blue dragon, and then Kaito. And the rest of them are kind of meh. Explosive Singularity is really not the one that you want to be seeing. But the first 4 were okay. And then we only got one of the lands. So we just got a pack foil, Sokuzan. So, yeah, hope everyone enjoyed that. I know it was probably not the most exciting because that was not the most exciting of boxes, but it's fun to go back and check these out again because it has been a while. So if you liked what you saw, please give a like. I'd love to continue to get your support. And then if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. We do new content every week, 3 times a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays we do pack cracking, and then on Saturdays we do a deck tech series for Commander / EDH decks, where I pull one of mine off the shelf, break it down, talk about it, and been getting lots of cool feedback, and it's been a lot of fun. So definitely check it out. And as always, throw some comments down there. Has anyone else been going back and taking a look at Kamigawa or any of the other sets that were now a year or greater from release? I'm curious to see what direction everyone's been going, because they are, compared to some of the sets that have been coming out, they're actually in a lot of ways more affordable. So I could definitely understand why people would be more inclined to go that route. So thanks again, everyone, and until next time.